Hello, hello. Thanks for clicking on our faces. We are back again to discuss X-Men 97. My name is Cedar Superior, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with my co-host, Vibrating Vic. How's it going?
What's going on?
Doing pretty good. Well, for a second, I thought that was a Superman shirt. Is that a Superman
No,
writing
no,
on
it's
this
an
shirt?
unpopular review shirt. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Unpopular
Hello.
Review.
Hello.
Brought to you by Unpopular Review.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Mhm.
Shout out to Unpopular Review, UPR crew.
Mhm.
But we're talking about X-Men 97, episode 5. Now, this episode starts off with our Wolverine, and we got Morph. They are heading to Weapon X, this Weapon X facility. Now, if you're familiar with Weapon X, it's only reason I know about Weapon X is because of the movies, like the live action movies with Wolverine. But that's essentially where he got his antimanium. I can't even speak. But every time I come on this particular show, it's like my tongue doesn't want to operate right. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm speaking perfectly in the DM. Just suddenly, I don't know. Was the stage right? Who
I think so.
knows? But they are on a mission to return back to this Weapon X facility. Because Wolverine, as we've seen through the last few episodes, he has not had his, he's only had like his like bone claws, not his. Now I'm scared to say it because I'm like I'm gonna say it wrong.
Adamantium.
Adamantium. There we go.
There you
Adamantium
go.
claws.
Yeah.
So they get there and he has a whole side crew. We have actually wrote down a couple of their names. In the center, we all know who that is. He's in all the movies. To the very right, let's start with the right. We have Lady Deathstrike.
Yep.
Now, I was thinking as she was sharpening her claws in the episode, right? I was thinking, hold on, I've seen this woman before in the live action, and this was her. This is the same character from the X-Men movies. I thought that was really cool. But of course, we have a Lady Deathstrike. We have these other two characters on the side. I didn't catch the red guy's name. I'm not too familiar with him.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't familiar with them either. But they're
I guess it's from the original series, maybe, or the comics.
No, it's like the original crew in the comics. Like, this episode was something because it brought back a lot of like bits of the past.
Yeah, it did.
So I'm really wondering how this is digestible to somebody that doesn't know all these things. Because a lot of this episode was just connected to the original series. A lot.
Yeah, it's had a lot of like callbacks that were really interesting. In the yellow, we have this character. I wrote his name down. He's Maverick. And I'm unfamiliar with him. Huh?
Yeah. I wasn't familiar with him either.
Yeah, but I do know Sabretooth in the middle. Sabretooth has been in all the movies, so shout out to him. So they are on their way to this facility, but unfortunately, not everyone makes it because they were attacked by these like weird looking bird looking things, and the helicopter crashes. And that's our dude with the red in the helicopter, him on the left. That's him right there. Dead. Dead in the door now. And this scene
kind of the one that's talking the most shit.
Yeah. This scene reminded me of that because I literally just was rewatching this movie like earlier this week. Deadpool, I think it was a Deadpool 2, when he puts together like, this team of like misfits and barely have any powers, and then they all like die in the ride over to the mission.
Yes, and Blade shows up finally. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that's what this felt like to me. But as they're of course they're in the wreckage. They are attacked by another like mutant or kind of like enhanced animal kind of creature, right? And this is going after Maverick, the yellow guy. So it's like they couldn't catch a break. As soon as they landed, they was just into it, right? They get into the facility. They run into this guy here. I wrote his name down as well. His name is Omega Red, and I don't know about you. This is another character that I thought of from a different Marvel franchise. And I was like, is it him? Or I had to double check. It's not the same character. But on Iron Man 2, the guy with the whips, the Russian guy, he even had like the Russian like accent kind
He
of
was
thing.
definitely given that. Yeah, that's true. Because I
Yeah.
think they tried to like connect him to Omega Red, but I'm not sure if that was Omega Red in that movie. But
Mm.
I mean, Omega Red is here because he's a long time foe of Wolverine.
Really?
You
They
know?
got beef?
Well, yeah. No, he also got metal.
Oh yeah, that's what
He
he
also
was
got
kicking them
metal.
around with
He got
the metal
metal
claw
and
whips.
all of that shit is adamantium that he got in him.
Oh wow. Okay, so he was
Mm-hmm.
clearly an experiment there too, along
Mm-hmm.
with Wolverine. So
Okay.
we got someone in the chat here.
Oh, there you go.
Red
He's
is
not.
not Whiplash. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think he was the same character, but they have very
Mm-hmm.
similar powers, and they have, they both have that accent. It's like it's given knockoff because
It
I was just talking about,
definitely was.
huh?
No, it definitely was because a lot of people we were talking about that when that came out. A lot of
Yeah,
people felt that way when that movie came out. Oh, is this dude trying to act like Omega Red? But
you
yeah.
know what? These Marvel and DC have a history of copying each other with these characters because, of course, we have Deathstroke in My Adventures with Superman DC character. His name is
Mm,
Slade Wilson. Of course, Marvel has Wade Wilson in Deadpool. We have, Doomsday characters. We have what's his name, Apocalypse in both franchises, and now it's like
mm.
they copy each other so like deeply, and I think it's funny. Clearly,
Everybody's
one.
going back in time now. Whatever works, right?
Yes, yes. And this is like a theme for these two My Adventures with Superman and with Wolverine and X-Men.
Hmm.
This is like this season. Um, but hold on, we got another comment here. Hey, thanks for being here. Good seeing Omega Red. It took me back. Long rivalry indeed. See, I
Exactly.
had no idea who this guy. I didn't watch the first X-Men, not deeply. Like I'm aware of it clearly. But to get all of these like interesting new like superhero, supervillain characters, that's awesome. I think it's really cool seeing these new ones on screen.
I think this. I'm starting to feel like this whole show is a teaser. Because I think that they're gonna implement some of these things into the movie, right? Because
Oh, and did Doomsday or Secret Wars?
I
Because
mean,
that's
probably both, but probably both. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if because I feel like they're making it comfortable to start bringing on all these characters. I don't know if you know the snippets of Spider-Man in here. You
okay.
know, the
Yeah.
jumping
Actually, yeah.
around. Like they're definitely using Morph to play the field when it comes to
Hmm.
all of that. So they're making introductions, uh,
Yeah.
um, and in animation, I think that's brilliant.
We had more be a couple characters this episode. He was Deadpool this episode. He was Spider-Man
Hmm.
this episode. He was the Thing
Hmm.
this episode.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's all very like relevant characters and Avengers and all of that. I think he was Thor last episode.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it's I actually really like Morph.
Oh, me
Um,
too. He's one of my
yeah,
favorites.
he's very cool, and
Hmm.
he definitely has something going on too with Wolverine. He got a thing for Wolverine bad. I swear to God, he got a thing for Wolverine. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the character more outside of like these few times that I've seen him in this like X-Men 97.
Well,
But
the thing about him and Wolverine is just that in the original,
mhm.
Morph dies or quote unquote dies in like the first episode.
What?
Right? And then there's this beef between Wolverine and Cyclops. Look at you drinking the tea. That's hilarious. There's this beef between there's
Let's
this
tell us
beef
more.
between Wolverine and Cyclops because Cyclops ran out and Wolverine wanted to stay and save Morph. So they've been beefing like they were beefing throughout the whole show about that and came back to Morph and Morph was rescued by Wolverine. So now Morph has a really, really soft spot for Wolverine because he never let him go. I mean, mind you, they touched on that in this episode a little
Yeah. Oh
bit.
wow.
But yeah, that goes back to a long history because literally like Morph is one of the characters in the X-Men that throughout the first couple of seasons of the show you don't see him. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like you miss Morph because of like the first two episodes. And then after that, when he shows up like way later with Mr. Sinister, it's just like, wow, Morph, what they did to you.
Yeah,
It's
that's how
crazy.
he showed up in like the first season. I feel like, but
Hmm.
he in the original show, you said that's how he showed up there as well with
Hmm.
Sinister.
Hmm.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
definitely connected to the past. Like anybody, like I don't know if what they're doing is that all of a sudden they're gonna put like the original show on Disney Plus or something like that. But they definitely, I feel like they're pushing the kids to go watch the original,
Hmm.
or they're just pushing people to just get nostalgic because this is hitting the 40 spot. I'm not gonna lie, like this is hitting like I want to go get some cereal and watch this on an old ass TV for real. Like this is wild.
Nice. Well, speaking of we got Dr. Cornelius
Another one.
in the facility.
Another one. Like, come on, bro. Like,
He in there. He
yeah,
in there.
exactly.
And I don't know if he's been experimenting on himself or what. This got a lot of creepy, crazy stuff is going on here, Weapon X area, because
Mm-hmm.
they are turning into like these weird looking kind of creatures, right?
Mm.
So he rips through his clothes, turned into this like weird alien creature, and started fighting on Wolverine and everybody. And
Mm-hmm.
so much so that Wolverine gets he gets it. He gets whatever little funky thing that's in that guy. He got it in him now. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, great. And he looked crazy as hell. If you
Mm-hmm.
pause and watch and zoom in on how his mouth looked, it's very scary. And
Looking
they
like
had the
Baraka.
idea, huh?
You ever seen Baraka in Mortal Kombat?
No,
The guy with the big teeth that shoots the thing. That's like Wolverine.
no, no.
He's
I
got
was into
big ass
Tekken
teeth.
when I was younger. Tekken was
Oh,
my
okay.
jam. Tekken
I'll
was
find a
it.
picture of Baraka and show you later.
But let's read some of these comments here. We got one from Quentin. Hey, Quentin. Red Omega, Omega Red, more of a villain to Colossus. They touched on it in the original series, but this history starts with Wolverine. Oh, okay, and that's why he
Mm-hmm.
was in here with Wolverine kicking his butt,
Mm-hmm.
trying to fight.
Facts.
Okay, when we get to the point where Wolverine is infected, right? He has this stuff coursing through his DNA. The crew have it in their mind that they have to put him back into the chamber to get animantium back into his body because for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason that will like cancel out or kind of like kill off this like extra thing inside him that makes him look like that because as we know Wolverine's real power is that he can heal, right? He's always
Mm.
repeatedly healing. So
Exactly.
they had to lure him in to the area via Morph, pretending to be Scott Summers, threatening to smooch on Jean Grey.
That was wild city. Like anybody that remembers the past, what that shit was wild city because they kept just messing around with that back in the day. How
Oh,
much
see?
Wolverine was in love with this woman was
Yeah, and the only
insane.
time that it actually worked was when Morph kind of transferred into Jean or transformed into Jean for that
Hmm.
1 second, and he was like, and with his monster mouth, Jean. So
See
he clearly
now,
has
I
a
wonder
secret.
if Morph could make himself smell like other people.
Wait, smell like other people?
Yeah, because one thing that's big about Wolverine is his sense of smell. Like he could like smell people.
Oh,
So I don't
maybe.
know if he can do that,
Uh-huh.
to like it make where it hits a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
I would assume so, only because I was looking into Morph a little bit as far as his power set, because it seems like very similar to Mystique, right? They both, have this
Facts.
transformation
That's true.
power. Yeah,
That's
the
true.
only difference is he can kind of get a semblance of the powers of whoever he transforms into, where Mystique just
Mm,
doesn't get any of that. She just looks like them. But he can get a little bit of the powers, right? I'm,
I hear
I'm
you.
assuming he can maybe get that sense of smell as well.
I wonder.
I would assume from if you were to turn into Jean. Oh, is this from Mortal Kombat?
Yes, that's Baraka. So we
Oh,
feel like they
snap.
all
Yeah,
got him from like we just got it from X-Men because it's basically one big thing coming out his arm, and then
yeah, I
those
can
big
see.
ass teeth. You know.
Oh, that does look like we got Quentin in the chat. Cornelius looking like GI Joe with the kung fu grip.
Facts.
Cornelius.
Oh my God. What? Hell yeah.
Oh God. Shout out to GI Joe. Shout out to
For
GI
real.
Joe. But they were able to get Wolverine into this, this chamber. He turns back into his normal self. Now he has antimony. Golly, what is going
And
on?
Adamantium.
Adamantium. I swear to God, guys, I can say it.
Yeah,
No one's gonna believe me. Uh,
that is
but
hilarious.
he does get it back, and the whole place turns into flame. A little fight scene breaks out. That's where we see Morph turn into Spider-Man, and they were able to escape basically off the skin of their teeth. But it would seem that Morph is no longer really that into Wolverine by the end of the episode. He seemed like he was just like kind of like not admiring him as much, and I wonder where they're going to take that, because again, in my opinion, I think Morph has a thing for Wolverine. I think he has a crush on him. And
Wow.
yes, and the fact that he's always trying to morph into Jean, like, come on now, he got a thing. He got a thing for Wolverine.
I think he's just, trying to bust his balls. And he's
No, he's trying to bust
he-
something, man.
wow. That's wild. Okay. I mean, I didn't see it like that, but that's wild. I was like a little
I
deep.
see it. I see it. Oh, okay. Thank you for the sound out. Adamantium. Thank you so much.
There
Of
you
course,
go.
you know I know how to say it. I swear. I don't know what's going on with me. But that was the episode. I was a little disappointed because, again, I mentioned several times that my favorite character is Rogue. So I want to know what's going on with those characters. But Wolverine is such like a big part of X-Men. He's
Yes.
like literally like the favorite. I would say a lot of people are big fans of Wolverine more so than any of the other X-Men.
I would say
Partially,
that's because of the video game as well.
yeah. I was going to ask you that. I was going to say, do you think it's because of like Hugh Jackman's portrayal of
That
Wolverine?
too. I mean, like he's just been number one is just the fact that he's gonna live forever. He's been through a couple hundred years. There's so
Mhm.
much to write with him. And then when the video game came out, I'm talking about the coin op game that you had to put in quarters. When that game came out, everybody was picking Wolverine, either Wolverine or Cyclops, because Cyclops had the big beam, right? But
Uh-huh.
Wolverine was just the ass kicker. Excuse me.
Mhm.
He was just the ass kicker. So everybody picked. Like most people, they really mess with Wolverine.
That's
Um,
crazy, because
yeah,
I would
he's
think
been
that
there for a long
people
time.
would kind of gravitate more towards Scott, being that, he's the leader of the X-Men, he's the captain, he's the one with the girl. And then, I'm surprised that so many people took to Wolverine, who looks
I
like he stinks.
mean, but you know what though? He's your type. He's more Captain America.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
Captain
saying?
America's my favorite Avenger.
Yeah. So like, yeah. I see why you would say that. Scott is
Yeah,
very much Captain America with a beam in his
okay.
face.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, that was the episode. Let us know what you thought about it. If you like the video, please like the video and join us. Actually, join us like literally like right now, because we're going to go straight into my adventures with Superman, the newest episode. With that, the title of that episode is called "The Death of Superman." So we're going to be discussing that immediately after this.
Yep.
And if you just want to talk about X-Men with us, join us next week, Thursday, around this time, maybe 7, maybe 7:30. To discuss the newest episode of X-Men 97.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, we got a comment here that said it's just a bromance. Oh, you think Morphin got just a little bromance? I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Don't try to turn them gay.
I
Like
don't
you
know.
trying to turn them gay.
It's given more than bromance. It's given more than
Wow.
bromance. I'm sorry. Berserker Rage from the video game. Oh, okay. A little insight on the video game. I haven't heard of that one, but I heard of the video game. But
It's a move.
all right. Well, if you're here, join us for my adventures with Superman. I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.